Hallucination is a phenomenon where an AI or artificial intelligence generates responses that are not based on facts. It's called that because the AI outputs plausible lies, or untrue facts, as if it is hallucinating. In conversational AI services, such as ChatGPT by OpenAI, and Bard by Google, the AI generates responses, but if users don't know what data the response is based on, it's hard for them to tell if it's true or false. Hallucinations are issues related to the reliability of conversational AI services, and various studies have been conducted to address this problem. Hallucinations can be classified into two main types, which are intrinsic hallucinations and extrinsic hallucinations. Intrinsic hallucinations are cases where the AI outputs information that differs from the data used for learning, and on the other hand, extrinsic hallucinations are cases where the AI outputs information that is not included in the data used for learning. An example case of intrinsic hallucinations is that the AI outputs a response that Asahiyama Zoo in Sapporo City keeps polar bears, although the data used for learning says that Asahiyama Zoo in Asahikawa City keeps polar bears. The data state that Asahiyama Zoo in Asahikawa City, while the generated response states Sapporo City. An example case of extrinsic hallucinations is that the AI outputs a response that Asahiyama Zoo in Asahikawa City performs a parade where polar bear parents and cubs walk around in the zoo. It is an example of hallucination because although the data used for learning include information about the breeding of polar bears, it does not include the information about the parade in the zoo, making it impossible to verify whether the response is true or not. The causes of hallucinations include problems with the learning data, the architecture of the AI model, and the learning process. For example, in the case of language models, hallucination may occur because the model learns from a large amount of data collected from the internet or other sources, which may include biased or incorrect information. In addition, language models are trained to predict the next most likely word for a given word, not to output correct information. This can result in the output of information that fits the context but is not true. In response to these causes, several measures are being taken to reduce the occurrence of hallucinations. One is to improve the quality of data for learning. It is expected that removing untrue or biased information can reduce the occurrence of hallucinations. Note, however, that improving the quality of a large amount of data can be tough work, making it very difficult to take perfect measures. Another is to filter the output results to limit outputs that include incorrect or biased information. But it's hard to precisely identify incorrect or biased information, again, making it hard to take perfect measures. The other is to reinforce learning based on people's feedback. By using these methods, InstructGPT by OpenAI succeeded in making the occurrence of hallucinations less frequent than that of GPT-3, a large-scale language model. Various studies, in addition to those mentioned above, have been conducted to reduce hallucinations. However, it is currently difficult to completely eliminate hallucinations, and efforts are made to reduce them by using multiple measures in combination.